Hi, my name is Patrick, and I wanted to share some thoughts with you about being a warrior or a lion. If you feel right away that you're not a warrior or a lion, this video is not for you. It's meant to be only for people who consider themselves to have a strong alpha male, a warrior, an athlete, or a lion in them. For those of you that are not that, you probably won't enjoy this video. You're welcome to watch it. I love you all. Warriors, lions, athletes are not any better than anyone else. It's just that we're different. And it's important for us as warriors and athletes and lions to understand our nature, our innate nature. We were born on this planet a certain way, and we're that way for a reason. And the more we tune into that and accept what we are, the more power we have, the more peace, the more success. So if you're not a lion, a warrior, an athlete, or any of those, this video is not for you. See you later. I love you. And I wish you all the best. And I have a lot of family and friends that fall into that category, and I love them dearly. So this is not one's better than the other. So back to you who are still listening to this, and I might drop some F-bombs. So if you don't like that word, the F word, just turn this off. No use subjecting yourself to it. For the rest of you, pay the fuck attention. All right. Okay. It's really very, very vital that you understand what you are and what your natural tendencies are for you to have success and for you to be happy. Until you embrace the lion in you, you'll never have the success and happiness and peace that you are meant to have. So one of the ways to understand that is that, for example, and all of these analogies, whether you're a lion or warrior, whatever, there are some of us that have more of that in us than others, and you might have different aspects of yourself, but I'm simplifying the whole thing and putting them into two categories. So if you're a lion, notice that there are a lot of people in your life who are not lions. We'll just call them sheep. There's nothing wrong with sheep. We're not meant to degrade them. They're just as beautiful and perfect as we are and anyone else. But they see life differently. If you ask the average athlete or lion, do they want freedom or do they want safety? Usually, just about always, we want freedom. A lion wants freedom. They don't want safety. And sometimes it's powerful to look at yourself and the people in your lives and realize that there may be people in your life that are sheep. They all they want is safety. Now, if you're with people like that, they're not going to like your lionness. They're not going to like the fact that you want freedom. And if you let them, they will try and take your power away. They don't mean to. They may not even be conscious of it, but it makes them feel uncomfortable. When you want freedom and they want safety, that makes them feel very uncomfortable. Most sheep, it scares them. And sometimes waking up for the fact that if you're with people in your life and they are sheep, it's really challenging to not get taken down by them, because quite often sheep, when they see a lion in you or the warrior in you, consciously or unconsciously, they will try and take that power away from you. They'll tear you down, they'll belittle you, they'll laugh at you, they'll make fun of you. And they could be very loving, well-meaning people, but unconsciously it scares them. Your power, the lioness in you, scares the heck out of them. And so what's very powerful to understand is that that's an innate part of who you are. It's why you're here. You're here to be strong and fierce and courageous, and the one that goes on the field or on the court or in the gym and is willing to put, to give it all, no matter whether you're hurt or not. And now is a really important time for all of us on this planet who are men, who are lions, to connect with other lions, other alpha males, and learn how to be powerful and fierce and still be centered, still be calm, still have that unconditional love that we need to be the leaders. We're here now for a reason, and there's a war going on this planet, and it's not the war where we want to have a fight. It's not that kind of war. It's facing fear, because there's a small group of people on this planet that are trying to take control and make the world a communist regime or slaves. They would love nothing more than to have mankind be a slave. And I didn't realize how extensive that insidious thought is, but it's affecting everything on the planet right now. And it's important for us as men, as warriors, as lions, to stand up and not let our human rights be taken away from us. It can't be taken away from us, but what happens is we, usually sheep, sometimes lions, we give a little bit of our power away in just little things that seem insignificant. And when we do that, we start to lose our power. So don't give your power away. Stand up for human rights. Be the lion. Be the courageous person, the warrior that you came here to be, and get your head in the game and stand up and be courageous and strong. Stay centered. Stay unconditional loving, but don't try and talk to sheep about this. It scares the heck out of them. Realize, first of all, observe and notice that there are people in your life that are sheep. You might be married to one, they might be your kids, it might be the family you grew up with. It doesn't matter. This is not a negative. It's just understanding they can't identify with the lion and the warrior mentality. We were born for that, and we need to really acknowledge what we are and who we are as warriors and stand up and use that fierce power. But if there are people in your life that are kind of, they're afraid of that and they want to hold you down and take away your power, usually unconsciously, but sometimes it's conscious, don't let them have your power. Separate yourself from them enough to really get in touch with what you are and own that and be brave and strong and love the fact that you have that power, you have that fierceness. Learn how to become centered. Learn how to allow that power that's inside you to come up and stand up for your rights. Join with me and every other male lion, lioness. It's not just male, obviously. There's many women out there that are lionesses. I'm saying lion to include both sexes. But anyway, stand up right now. It's important. I love you, and I love the fierceness that's inside you, just like I love that it's inside me. And I'm learning more and more to embrace that. And it's really important right now to embrace that, to be strong and to be fierce and to feel how good that feels. We're not hurting anyone. Your strength is beautiful. Allow it to come forth and stand up and let me know if this makes sense to you. I love you. Take care. Bye.